Seiko, the brand that never ceases to impress the watch market, has done it again. Once again, they have surprised the world, setting a new standard for affordability and quality. This time with an exceptional GMT watch. Prior to Seiko's latest offering, options for GMT watches were limited. You could have either bought something affordable, yet unreliable, or reliable but extremely pricey. With a price of $475, undoubtedly, there's no other reputable automatic GMT within this price range other than Seiko. But the question remains, is this GMT timepiece from Seiko truly worth owning? Or is it impossible from any brand to create a high-quality GMT watch for less than $500? Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from Jose Watch Reviews. I'm wearing my Orient Bambino automatic watch today, which I have made a review about that you can check out with the link down in the description below. So today we're going to discuss world's best automatic GMT watch under $500. Shaking the watch market is what Seiko does. After all, they're the ones who redefined watchmaking history with their groundbreaking introduction of world's first quartz watch, the Seiko Astron in 1969. In June 2022, Seiko shocked the watch market by releasing their first ever GMT watch in the Seiko 5 Sport collection, bearing the SSK name. This release marks a milestone after 60 years of success for the Seiko 5 Sport line. The SSK model emerged as a silence breaker following the discontinuation of the renowned SKX model, positioning itself as the rightful heir and the guardian of the SKX legacy. The timepiece contains a GMT in-house movement, 4R34, that provides 41 hours of power reserve, which I consider very good for the price. With 24 jewels, the movement oscillates at a low frequency of 3 Hz or 21,600 vibrations per hour, which means that the second hand ticks 6 times per second. Seiko claims the movement to have between plus 45 and minus 35 second variations per day, which is not bad for its price range. The case and the bracelet are made from both polished and brushed stainless steel. However, keep in mind that the crystal is not made from sapphire crystal, but from hardlex crystal, which is a proprietary crystal material heated and chemically treated by Seiko to enhance its anti-scratch properties. Hardlex is definitely cheaper and less scratch resistant than a sapphire crystal. However, it is more shatter resistant than a sapphire crystal. I'm really fond of the charcoal gray dial with the blue and red accents. It is the perfect choice of color for such a dial. There's also a 24-hour marking system at the periphery of the dial to tell the second time zone, while the bezel is being rotated to tell the third time zone. The red GMT hand is the star of the show and adds a stylish burst of color to the darker dial. It is also sufficiently large enough to remain visible even beneath the hour hand. Speaking of GMTs, this watch is what we call a color GMT, meaning the GMT hand moves independently of the hour hand. In contrast, in a true GMT or traveler GMT, the hour hand moves independently of the GMT hand. While this may seem like a trivial feature, it is something that only true watch enthusiasts really appreciate and pay attention to. The bezel is bidirectional and bicolored, featuring a 24-hour marking system without a rotating click or rotating sound. It operates on friction, allowing rotation in both clockwise and counterclockwise directions. A distinctive GMT feature useful for determining the third time zone. The upper black section of the bezel denotes nighttime hours, while the lower reflective gray portion signifies daytime hours. This color contrast aids in quick time tracking, enhancing the watch's functionality and aesthetics. One of the reasons that I instantly started liking this watch is the 5-link Jubilee style bracelet. The bracelet indeed feels firm and strong without feeling cheap. The clasp on the bracelet opens up very smoothly and features 4 micro adjustments to fit your wrist no matter what. With a diameter of 42.5mm and a lug-to-lug distance of 46mm, I can say the watch is a perfect fit on my wrist. However, I must admit, with a height of 13.6mm and a weight of 164 grams, the watch feels both very thick and very heavy on the wrist. This is in fact a common issue with all Seiko 5 Sport watches. The crown is a push-down crown and, like the other 5 Sport models, is located at the 4-hour position for easier access and adjustment while being worn on the wrist. It is worth saying that the watch also features hacking and hand winding, along with 100 meters of water resistance. The lume on the hour markers is exceptional, just like any other Seiko, but unfortunately there is no lume over the bezel, which makes it very difficult to tell the third time zone in darkness. When considering the downsides, I remind myself that some of these limitations stem from the watch's affordability. However, none of them are significant concerns for me. Nevertheless, I would have loved it if the watch had the following features for the same price, such as number 1, having a screwed down crown rather than a push down crown. Number 2, a bezel with an audible clicky rotation. This is both for safety and is beloved by many watch enthusiasts. Number 3, having looms over the bezel. Finally, using a GMT watch to tell the first and second time zone is apparently super easy, but in case if you're wondering how to use a GMT watch to track the third time zone, I'll be soon releasing a short tutorial demonstrating the method to do so, since it can be a little bit tricky, especially if it's your first time with GMT watches. Stay tuned. That's it today with Seiko 5 Sport GMT watch. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and have a nice time.